Hey everybody, welcome along to the UK Paddle over 40 County Championships. My name is Anne-Marie Batson and the action continues on court one. We're at Rocket Paddle in Bristol. It's a busy day. It is a quarter-final on court one. Kent facing Essex, and it's on serve at the moment. And I'll tell you who's representing Kent. It is Sue Willis and Mandy Donald. They're the pair that are closest to your screens. Essex on the other side are Helen Crook and Zoe Fennell. And the battle between this quartet is to work out which county will then move into the semi-finals. The other pairing for Kent and Essex are on court 2, and we'll keep you up to date with their score as well, because if either side wins their matches, so for example, if Essex win on court 1 and Kent win on court 2, we need a 10-point shootout to decide who moves into the semi-final. You keeping up so far? I hope so, but I'll keep you up to date, of course. So Yorkshire won the title last year over Essex, so Essex are looking for revenge. Of course, we already know the result of the mixed doubles final. That was yesterday. That was retained by Yorkshire as well. My name's Anne-Marie Batson. Excited to be with you today for this match. As you see, Essex already got a game on the board. Kent serving at 40 all. It's the first, I think, of the deuces. Hope you're enjoying our coverage so far. It's been action-packed over the last day or so, as all roads lead to the finals now for the women's and the men's, as Sue Willis steps up to serve for Kent, and she gets a second serve. That's a great backhand from Helen Crook. Essex with a chance now to break the Kent serve early doors. And they have. So it's now 2-love to Essex. A slim cushion between themselves and their rival county, Kent. What separates these two counties is something called the Dartford Bridge and the Dartford Tunnel, which I've used on a regular occasion and got stuck at because of the traffic. And if you live around that way, you know exactly what I mean. So, Helen Crook serving for Essex. Zoe Fennell defending the line. Sue Willis trying to attack with an overhead. Great shot, low at the feet, and Sue Willis played a number of matches for Kent yesterday, and one of her things that she has in her armour is that shot that goes for the feet. A low ball. Oh, return netted by Sue Willis of Kent. Of course, Kent would be very keen to get at least one game on the board, help settle them into a rhythm. Kent just finding it a little bit challenging to get into this quarter-final that now Essex have a commanding lead. They lead by 3 games to love. And I should explain, for this women's pair, as the same with the men's pair as well, it is the best of 3, the first to 6. The third set, if it goes that way, is a championship tie-break, the first person to 10. We've also got the star point, which I'll explain if we need to as the match progresses. But for the moment, we're into the first set of this quarter-final between two counties who know each other very well, Essex and Kent, and It's a chance now as Kent step up to serve. Can they get that first game on the board? It's very important, I've learned over the last few days, how important for the paddle pairs to talk to each other. As Mandy Donald serves. And the point goes the way of Essex, thanks to Helen Crook. Both teams now going for the attack. Fortunately, the shot from Essex going into, it's in the side. The point goes the way of Kent. Oh, well done. It's very good from Kent. They're getting closer to getting the first game on the board. That's a great backhand. Forehand smack. Oh, it's like watching that in slow motion from Mandy Donald. And you heard from her reaction as well, the ball went into the net. Backhand from Helen Crook also goes into the net. So now Zoe Fennell steps up to serve for Essex. And by the way, Sam, if you're watching, your mum says hello. That's Sam Fennell. And she'd love for you to play more paddle. There you go. I hope you do. It's a great sport to get involved in. And it's advantage Essex at the moment. They lead 3-1. Nice bit of daylight between themselves and Kent. A place at stake, semi-finals. Underarm serve from Essex. Need some more balls the other side of this net. There you go. Zoe Fennell steps up again. Left-hand serve, which can cause players all kinds of problems if they're right-handed. And that serve certainly does. It's a real weapon to have. You have a left-handed player in paddle. The angles that can be created absolutely flummox right-handed players. Suspect that Sue Willis was going for a backhand winner, a short backhand winner. Unfortunately, the net gets in the way. As the pairs just talk to each other very briefly, give each other words of encouragement, as well as Zoe Fennell serves underarm, of course, waist height for Essex. Gets another game on the board, a commanding lead for my county. There you go. Got to give my county a shout out. Essex in the lead now, 4-1. And it's quarter-final between themselves and Kent. What's in paddle is all different types of shots that utilise the backhand volley, a smash, double-handed backhand as well. There's something called the rouleau, an advanced overhead shot, the bajada, that's very popular in paddle. It's an attacking shot that's played after a ball bounces off the back wall, off the glass. Seen that quite a lot, and I've seen something else as well in the women's game, the lob. Saw that quite a lot yesterday, used to full effect as Kent get ready to step up and see if they can get another game on the board. 1-4, first set. There's a lob for you as it hits the back wall. Going for another one. Now a smash. Oh, well played. Very good. And no wonder the Kent pair give themselves a little round of applause. Mandy Donald. Very happy with that, as well as Sue Willis as well. It's like perfect timing when I talked about lobs. Now they're using a lob in the match. All. Kent need to keep up the pressure. Keep having a say in this quarterfinal, in this first set. Sue Willis to serve, a netted serve. Another chance, second. It's a bit of a trademark shot, I think, from Helen Crook. Notice how they keep talking to each other, the Essex pair. But also look at the way that the Kent pair as well move, like in a synchronised way. Another point on the board. Remember, it's only one break at the moment. Ken can get this on the board and then break the Essex serve, then it's a different game altogether, a different match altogether. It's a beautiful lob from Mandy Donald. But point doesn't go their way. It's amazing to see how much paddle has grown over the last 10 years, I would say. How popular it's become in this country. Oh, what a shot. So, break point for Essex now. How quickly things have changed. Backhand. That was a chance. You could tell from Helen Cook's reaction, beg your pardon. Watching the ball all the time. And a chance now for a double break for Essex for a 5-1 lead. Oh, what a passing shot from Helen Crook. Completely flummoxed Kent. They now do indeed have that double break. Essex. They are a game away from wrapping up the first set. And they get the chance to serve out set number 1 at 5-1. Of course, if you want to find out more information where if you fancy taking up the sport, do check out the UK Paddle website. Be able to find your nearest paddle centre. We're here in Bristol today, which has become a bit of a hub, I'm told, when it comes to paddle. Oh, at least they can laugh about it, the Essex pair. Everyone's so polite. I keep saying it. I said this yesterday. Everyone's so polite with each other when things go wrong. But trust me, the competitiveness that has been shown over the last couple of days has been absolutely amazing. Despite these being amateur players, they're bringing it all to the court because they're representing their county, and it's all about pride. And for some teams, they're defending their titles as well. I've been reliably informed. On court 2, the other pairs, so the other Kent and Essex pair, is Essex. It's flipped the other side. They're leading in the first set by 4-1, whereas here, Essex also lead on court 1. Slight difference in score. Oh, well done. Well done. Kent survive. They get another game on the board. They stop Essex from serving out the set and get another game on the board. So have Essex leading on court 1 and their counterparts, Essex, on court 2 in the other quarterfinal. They lead by 4-1. But as I learned yesterday, things can change very quickly in paddle. So, as the teams then change ends, they've had a quick drink, quick chat. Kent will need to serve to stay in this first set, to continue having a say in this first set. And it is Mandy Donald serving at 2-5. Just notice a couple of errors, and she's shaking her head, Helen Crook. A couple of errors creeping into the Essex game. Oh, beautiful. After the disappointment of the previous point, Helen Crook should be happy with that passing shot, that passing volley. That was a great shot from Essex. That's the right call. Kent, Mandy Donald going for the smash, going for the winner. Just the net gets in the way, or got in the way. Essex getting closer to wrapping up the first set on the Kent serve. Backhand response from Helen Crook. Goes for the forehand now. Zoe Fennell with the reply. Oh, first point for Essex didn't go their way. The second 2 points have, and it brings up set point for Essex. Remember, this is set point. Everything to play for now. Oh, can you believe it? That's the best rally we've seen, in my personal opinion, that we've seen so far in this first set. Oh, what a mistake from Helen Crook. The set point, but they've got another chance. Set point number 2. And there you have it. Essex have the first set in the bag. After the ball failed to make contact with the court first, it bounced off the side of the back wall, which means Essex get the point. 20 minutes on the clock for that first set, and it's gone the way of Essex by 6 games to 2. So the team come back out onto the paddle court, ready for set number 2. It is the quarterfinals between Essex and Kent. Representing Essex is Helen Crook and Zoe Fennell. And for Kent, it's Sue Willis and Mandy Donald. And it is Zoe stepping up to serve. She's had a let, so she'll go again. The question is, do Essex maintain the strategy that they would have discussed before this match, or do they change tack to get set number 2? Oh, well done, Zoe Fennell. Really had to stay calm and composed, and that's what paddle is all about. It's not necessarily going for the winners all the time. You've got to be patient with your shots. The left-hand serve definitely earned her point for her team. Here, really, the contact that was made on the paddle racket, but Mandy Donald didn't really make the contact that was needed, so I'm not surprised the ball goes into the net. Going for the smash. Great reaction from Helen Crook at the net. Another overhead. That's a nice backhand. Oh, great shot. So Essex on the board already. A very quick service game from them. Kent will be very eager not to repeat what happened early part of the first set, dropping their serve. So it's important that they get this game on the board in the second set. As Sue Willis and Mandy Donald just have a bit of a chat before Mandy serves for her county, and she'll get a second chance to go again. Oh, well played. Zoe Fennell going for the shot that goes for the feet, and it caught Mandy Donald out. It's very quick as well. Backhand reply, now forehand, overhead smash. Oh, at least the two of them, Essex are laughing about it. 15 all. You see how much the ball is spinning in the air as well. Try and create a lot of top spin on the ball. Goes for the overhead. Got a great backhand, I have to say, Helen Crook. It's been a real weapon today. Oh, that's such a shame. She had all the space, Helen Crook, to go for the winner, and then the net got in the way. Kent with a chance to get their first game on the board of the second set. Very difficult to control a ball that It's coming towards you with a lot of topspin in the air, and unfortunately an error from Kent means they're not out of this game just yet. Well, Kent will be happy. They were dicing quite close there because they could feel Essex coming for them, but crucially, they've got a game on the board in the second set. They haven't dropped their serve, unlike what happened in set one. One game all. That's a serve. Ball high up in the air. Oh. Some of these rallies between Kent and Essex have been exhausting to play. I mean, to watch anyway, from my point of view. It's hard work, but for these players, they're putting everything into this. Now it's a semi-final. We're just discussing a point. There you go. Confirmation, it is 30-15 on the Essex serve. The players just wanted to get that confirmed, and we continue on as Helen Crook starts serving, and the netted shot from Kent from Sue Willis gives the point. The error gives the point to Essex, and they're a game point away from getting another game on the board. That must be frustrating when you set it up so nicely, and again the net plays a part in that point. Oh, that's really good. That's such a good return from Helen Crook. I said shot making has been on point. Everybody's shot making has been on point. Importantly, on serve in the second, Essex lead 2-1. So the two teams back out onto the court after a very brief break. I don't know if you heard me, I was having a conversation with Ali, my co-coms, for the previous match in the men's between the Channel Islands and Surrey, and I was asking, how long is that break in between games after every two games? He said, well, he said, no hard and fast rule, but it's quickly as possible, so 20 seconds probably is the max, that they just have a chance to regroup and hydrate, which is very important, of course. Serving at 1-2, Kent in the second set. It's the backhand that did the damage from Helen Crook. It's a real weapon that she has, for sure. This is interesting. Love 30 on the Kent serve. And that is 3 mistakes, or 2 mistakes in a row. 1 winner from Essex, 2 mistakes from Kent, which means now that Essex have a chance to break the Kent serve already early in this second set. Not just yet, not just yet. Second chance to break. Oh, so good with that rally as well. I went quiet because I was just watching to see, you could just feel the tension, and I was just wondering who was going to take the step forward and take their opportunity. And Essex didn't need to, because the error came from Kent. The netted shot means Essex now have the break. They lead in this quarterfinal 3-1 in the second set. But in the women's pairs, it's the first to 6. And Essex are getting closer for sure. And as it was pointed out to me earlier, sometimes you could just do everything that you possibly can as a pair, and sometimes the people that you're facing, the other pair, the opposing pair that you're playing against, they are just too good no matter what you do. And this could turn out to be a very quick service game for Essex, as Zoe steps up and has a chance to serve again after a fault. And that's all that she needed on the second serve to wrap up this game. They are now 4-1 ahead, my county, of Essex. 2 games away from wrapping up this quarterfinal on court number 1. Tom has just gone over to court number 2 to find out for us what's going on with the other pair between Kent and Essex, and I'll let you know when I have that information. At the moment, on court 1, as the teams just take a quick drinks break, we've got the men's quarterfinals to come on this court, as well as the women's semi-finals and the men's final as well. So a lot of action still to come here in Bristol. Yes, we're in Bristol today at Rocket Paddle, a very busy Rocket Paddle. So the team have swapped sides. Kent have got some work to do. If they want to continue having a say in this match. Oh, well played. Kent going on the attack. Sue Willis Again, it's just, they're not going to make life easy for Essex, put it that way, despite the fact that Kent are behind. They're not going to make life easy for, and why would they, for their opponents? That's a great overhead. Oh, that completely caught Kent out. So on court 2, I said I'll keep you up to date what's going on over there with the other pair between Kent and Essex. And Essex are leading in the second set, 2-1. They won the first set 6-1. So as it stands, if this result, well, this match continues in the way that it is on court 1, then it will be Essex who will move through to the semi-finals. But we've got a bit of a way to go yet before I can declare that. That's a great overhead. Oh, that was a punishing rally. And Essex just making those little inroads into the Kent serve. Again, they're going to make life difficult for Kent. Stop them getting a game on the board. Well done. That's a great reaction, a great response from Kent. And they do get another game on the board. So Essex serving a 4-2 in the second set. Underarm serve from Helen Crook, just made contact with her net, so it's a fault. She'll go again. Oh, a bit of a slip from the Essex crew. You have to just reset and go again, and Essex find themselves behind on their serve at the moment in terms of the points. I think this point is very important for Essex. This next point. Oh, now, this is interesting, isn't it? For the first time, Kent have a look at a break point in this entire match. And the luck has fallen on the side of the net for Kent. They have broken back. Back on serve. 3-4 for Essex. A much closer contested Second set here on court one, this women's quarter-final between Kent and Essex. Essex had a break a serve, and they've lost their serve. So the pendulum, as cliched as this is going to sound, has swung back the other way in favour of Kent, who are now serving 3-4. Not necessarily the start that you want. Oh, swap sides, there you go. Sue Willis serving for Kent with the low ball. That's 2 errors in a row. That's gifted Essex the point. Three errors in a row from Kent after working so hard to get the break back. They're on the cusp of giving it up because Essex have a chance to break back. Oh, that's a get out of jail card for sure for Kent. I think they got a little bit lucky there. I think that's been acknowledged. So as the scoreboard updates, it means that Essex get the break. They are now serving. Zoe Fennell serving for Essex, serving for the match. It's always challenging, as I work in racket sports, how challenging it is to serve for a set and to serve for a match. You need nerves of steel, whatever level you play at. Such a big moment. Oh, that's a great shot. The low ball doing the damage. Essex not too far away now, wrapping up this encounter. Overhead backhand volley from Essex, trying to go for a winner. Hits the glass, high lob. Bit of cautious play going on. I think she meant that. Shaking the head from Helen Crook. She's laughing about it at least. 30 all indeed. Essex then with a match point, and as quickly as that, Essex have got the job done. This pair on court one, they have won 6-2, 6-3. And we wait to find out the result of court number 2 to work out who goes into the semi-finals, or we might need a 10-point shootout. This match has taken a total of 46 minutes, a very quick quarterfinals. Big up Essex. Well done to Helen Crook and Zoe Fennell. Sam, I hope you enjoyed that. Mum did good. She did good with her partner, Helen Crook. And we'll just wait to find out the result of what's going on court 2, and we'll be back with you shortly.